Oh, my bad. Aquarius. I forgot that I had pressed record. I pressed record and I was looking down on my phone answering I'm just sharing with you. I just put a piece of Snickers in my mouth, and I was responding to a message that I received. And then when I put my head up, I didn't realize how close the mic was. So my apologies, Aquarius. If I was smacking in your ear, that was not my intentions. I promise you. I have a lot of respect. Okay. Let me see. Aquarius. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, Aquarius. And please do not force any of the channel messages. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Do not force any channel messages. Thank you. Moving forward, Aquarius, you may not resonate with every channel message. And that's not a bad thing. It just means, you know, what it is that you're seeking and needing at this time. And take it as a good sign, okay? It's not saying you don't have access. It's just saying, you know, slow down. Or it's saying, you know the answer already. Or, you know, get out of needing to know everything, Aquarius. Practice being present if you can. That's what I'm currently channeling for you. That's not the message in this session. So moving forward, those who are seeking, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to find what you seek because you're wanting what you seek to be validated to suit what it is of what you want to hear. And it feels like, Aquarius, what you don't want to hear is not what you're seeking. And you're going to have to take a moment. And since 33 is significant at the top of the deck when it comes to behind the scenes messages, and I'm not going to be nosy, but I will put this here, okay? When it comes to communication and message and travel and activities, Aquarius, I will not generalize your reading, but bear with me that I am only one person, and the SGL Tarot Podcast may be the perfect place for you, where your messages are very direct and to the point. All right, so thank you for showing up. If you are new, welcome. As you can see, this is still a fairly new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you, Aquarius. If you're another zodiac sign and you resonate, all right, you either have Aquarius placements, or you're just in Aquarius energy at the time, or you're dealing with an Aquarius. My subscribers, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Let's go ahead and get started. My air sign, Aquarius. Whew. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Aquarius. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see what your soul wants you to know. All right, Aquarius. I heard all rise. I don't know if this is spiritual court or court, but I heard that. All rise. It doesn't have to be court. It could be an occasion. All rise. Are you the honoree, Aquarius? Anyway, what is the message for my Aquarius in the collective? Oh, goodness, Aquarius. So I'm going to take this one, Aquarius. This feels less pressure. I'll take both of these, but all of these. Since 3 was significant, give me one more for Aquarius, please. All right, courage. All right, you have courage here. Impeccable. Just like I told another zodiac sign, you are in control of the narrative. I believe that was Sagittarius, Aquarius. And then you have purification. All right, Aquarius. What's significant about your spread before going into the true details of the card meaning? What I'm channeling here, Aquarius, when it comes to purification, you have to be more inviting. Allow me to understand your world. Okay. Be ready for the love. If you're doing right, Aquarius, be ready for the love that's coming in, showering on you on an ongoing basis. But when it's a situation about you controlling the narrative, Aquarius, you have to have the courage to conquer yourself. This is your storm. And once you realize that it's your storm, you won't be afraid of this monster, because that's your deepest fear that you have to conquer, is your true self, Aquarius. All right. But moving forward, you can stop destruction that's ahead. You can command the waters to be calm. You can tell the clouds to be still and to depart. All right. It reminds me of a story, how should I say this? A past old friend told me a story about a man who knew how to command the clouds. All right. And that story always stuck with me when it's about the power that you possess, Aquarius. The power that you possess may feel like it's its own monster, but if you take control, you'll realize it's kind of like, you know how a dog could be vicious, and if it has lived a life that was cruel and unfriendly, when in the presence, hold on. When in the presence, I thought, when the presence of it's in and out. Let's just get to the message. I have to be the devil. Does that make sense? That's the way that I'm able to explain it to you. I'm not calling the devil. That's the only way that I can explain it. So let's go ahead and talk about this purification of what your soul wants you to know, Aquarius. Let me see. I wish I could zoom in. Hold on. Not yet. No, wait, let me see. If I go like that, there it goes. Are you able to zoom? Am I zooming it in? No. It's zooming in on my end, but it's not zooming in on your end. So let me go ahead and wrong book. Hold on. Wrong book. All right. Purification 41. Let's see. All right. I'm being guided to just read you the affirmation, Aquarius. It says, my energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. Okay. So cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and shifting your clutter. Release whatever doesn't serve you or support you in your life, Aquarius. Let go of the old, discard the unused, eat lightly, and consume fresh water and food with strong life force. All right, that was some simple instructions. All right, the next card, Aquarius, what your soul wants you to know with impeccable. It says, now is the time to be impeccable in your responsibilities, relationships, and home environment. Gather your discipline and integrity, Aquarius, around you like a sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, intent, and focus. Pay attention to details. Now, courage. This is what I wanted to get to, Aquarius. It says, Aquarius, throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to listen to the beat of your own drum. Honor your truth, speak your truth, be impeccable in all of your actions. So yeah, you are going to conquer your fears, especially fears within self too. Congratulations, Aquarius. Okay. What else does Aquarius need to know? What else does my Aquarius need to know? Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know? Call to action. What you need to focus on is your fire energy. Take charge, Aquarius. Lead by example and walk your talk. Now is the time. Own it. All right. I am message for Aquarius. I am message for Aquarius, please. Unconditional love, confirmation with purification. Are you ready to be showered with this love? Because it's nice. It's nice, Aquarius. It must be nice. Unconditional love. It says, my heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. This is nice. All right, you know how to tame your own monster, Aquarius. Congratulations. Purity when it comes to serving this type of unconditional love, Aquarius. All right. For those of you Aquariuses that are and it feels challenging to forgive, don't convince yourself that you are a work in progress. Just take action and forgive. And then you'll be able to take charge in your own life and not being manipulated by people, places, or things or events that have occurred in the past that you thought you've have forgiven and truly you have not. Love Oracle for Aquarius, please. Love Oracle for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, you're just making me smile. You know that, Aquarius? I don't think you realize how much love is going to be showered on you. Even the watchers have to shower love on you. All because you've taken action. All right, Love Oracle for Aquarius. All right, deception, Aquarius. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, and you already know who it is. And it could be more than one person. Okay. Just because someone is, how do I say this when it comes to deception? I'm going to just type how to deal with this deception, and you choose the best option that you'll be able to take action and what will work for you, okay? How to deal with deception. Okay. It says dealing with deception, Aquarius, involves acknowledging your feelings, seeking support, and potentially setting boundaries or reevaluating the relationship if deception is significant. Okay. Let's see. How to overcome deception. Be skeptical and trust your instincts. Practice self-awareness and honesty. Build trust and set boundaries. Okay. Heal from the hurt. Seek wisdom and spiritual guidance if applicable, applicable if that's the route you want to take. Okay. Um, so hopefully you can navigate and which one will work for you. But for the most part, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I will say this, Aquarius, I have been deceived by the same people over and over again. And sometimes it's difficult, especially when it's family, which is a sensitive subject because you forgive family on an ongoing basis. And every time you forgive, it's family are supposed to become stronger, not worse. So I'll say this, Aquarius, when you're done being deceived, then the case is closed. It's that's the closure. Stop trying to reconcile with people who lie, deceive you, betray you, because they have no intentions to even care and pick you up after being let down. So this is with intention. All right. Now, how many times have I fell for deception? Oh, I so many times I can't even count. Okay. I was the one who practiced this unconditional love. The agape love, the love that God has for us. No matter what you do to me, I'll always love you. But there will be a breaking point. I don't want you to lose yourself, Aquarius. Because I will say this, when you lose yourself, Not everyone can pick themselves back up, because it's going to be you that's going to have to pick yourself back up. There's only a few who is open to receiving the necessary help that they need to build themselves back together. But I'm talking to those of you, Aquariuses, whom you will be the one picking yourself back up. And you're going to need strength like ever before. So that's prevent the fall. It's either you're going to create the closure, it's either going to allow the closure, Aquarius, or you're going to create those non-negotiables. Okay? All right. So, moving forward, shed light on Aquarius, please. Where is my little pop-up thing? Shed light on Aquarius. Excuse me. Wait a minute. And shed light on Aquarius. Hold on, Aquarius. I need to multitask for a minute. Oh, okay. I see something. All right. Aquarius, it's time for you to come out the cave, okay? It's going to be intimidating for some, because, it's a lot of people. It's whether you want to accept it or not, you're a threat to people. But just stay in your own lane, Aquarius. All right? Just stay in your own lane. All right? Speak up, too. All right? What you need to focus on, message, it was very clear. Call to action. Take charge, Aquarius. Lead by example and walk the talk. Okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. All right. Share your voice is what your shedding light is saying. Your experiences, you're not the only one. But don't allow the people to control your narrative. Don't be manipulated by, how do I explain this? The energies of others who try to create deception. Okay. What else? A transformation message for Aquarius, please. All right. Transformation message for my Aquarius. All right. Thank you. Aquarius, self-sabotage. Stop being oblivious, Aquarius. Okay? You are responsible for your inner child. You are responsible of your happiness. All right. Your guides has you, but you have to take action so that you can see that your guides have your back. All right. You're being asked to stop self-sabotaging yourself. It's a very direct message, Aquarius. There's no running away from this. And how do you know when you're self-sabotaging yourself? Let's see. How do you know when you're self-sabotaging? Let's see, Aquarius, because I want you to know. Self-sabotaging behavior occurs when actions or patterns of thought undermine your goals and well-being, even if they seem to benefit you in the short run. All right. Recognize common signs: procrastination, negative self-talk, giving up easily, undermining your relationships. Okay. This could be manifesting as avoiding intimacy, engaging in unhealthy relationship dynamics, or withdrawing emotionally, self-isolation. That's why you're shedding light on your session was share your voice, but it's saying come out of the cave. So getting out of isolation, uh, needing to be perfect is self-sabotaging. Okay. Setting untamable standards and striving for unrealistic level of perfection can prevent you from taking action and achieving your goals. Avoid feedback, okay? Refuse listening to and accepting criticism, okay? And I feel like that's part of the deception too, okay? A sense of betrayal. Blame shifting connected to that deception, self-medication, using substances and unhealthy coping mechanism to deal with stress or difficult emotions can interfere with long-term well-being. Aquarius. Fear of success. Self-sabotaging can be rooted in fear of success. It might challenge you from existing beliefs or patterns. All right. And these resources came from verywellmind.com, the Curo, and the Center, the Place of Hope. Okay. Um, so those are recognizing the common signs of self sabotage, Aquarius. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's go ahead and read self sabotage. It says, when you learn to get out of your own way, Aquarius, there will be no stopping you. All right. And it feels like that's something you will be able to accomplish because you're being asked to focus, to call to action, and that's taking action, right? You're ready to take action, Aquarius. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals, Aquarius. It's time that your inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans, and how that I have the perfect imagery to tell you on when it comes to self-sabotage. It's when you yourself, you are the angel and the devil on your shoulder. Who are you going to listen to? How about you listen to you and stop self sabotaging yourself? Because sometimes even when you listen to the good angel, you may not be at that level to complete that task of whatever that angel of your higher self is trying to do, because you end up feeling like you failed yourself. So start with self. Become one with self. Okay. All right. Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius is refusing to see? What is it that my Aquarius is refusing to see? I need to shuffle this up, okay? Because I don't like the energy that was in Capricorn's energy. Capricorn, if you're watching, don't take it personal. If Sagittarius's energy didn't come out good, I would make sure that I would shuffle for you too. Knowing I don't favor anybody. Okay, Aquarius, what you are refusing to see at this time. You have sex, good time, and between the lines. You don't have any boundaries, Aquarius. That's what you don't see. And you need to create boundaries and you need non-negotiables. Question that I have for you, Aquarius: do you value yourself? If you do, then you need to act like you do. And you need to create those non-negotiables and those boundaries, because the gossip is that you don't. Moving forward. And that's hard to hear, believe me. I know. Especially when you value yourself and someone tells you you don't. And to realize that you didn't, it's being said from a good place. Sometimes people can see what you don't see. So all criticism doesn't come from a bad place, Aquarius. All right. For the most part, so far, your session has been talking about you criticizing self. So be more gentle with yourself, Aquarius. Okay. All right, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, relax, Aquarius. Whatever this transition is or transformation is, enjoy it. When you are gearing yourself to take action to becoming the best version of yourself, enjoy it. Okay? Enjoy it. It says, Aquarius, it says the upright Four of Swords is telling you to kick back and relax. Whether you're emerging from battle or you've been putting in too many hours at work, you're overdoing it and need to take a breather. A period of rest will allow you to reemerge with renewed strength and focus. Okay, let me see what these. I don't know why I keep forgetting to pull these cards out. Aquarius. Come out for you. Let me shuffle these good. There's February, Aquarius. There you are. There you are, Aquarius. All right. What you don't see is justice. All right. There's justice here, Aquarius. Justice in love. Justice when it comes to your dreams, what you're interested in. Whatever it is that you're interested in, something about Thursday, that's tomorrow. Oh, is that the Lovers? Yeah, Thursday, tomorrow, the Lovers, 12 months, Capricorn is coming out. All right. Something about a year. Something about a year dealing with the Capricorn. I'm not focused on that, but Aquarius, it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. Okay. Look. There you are. Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. This is the Lovers. Wait a minute. This is not the Lovers. This is the Emperor. This is order. Remember I said order, all rise? I said, I don't know if this is spiritual or if this is in courts. But then I also, you know how when someone is being honored, everyone rises while the honoree comes in. And then you have justice. And then dreams. I just got through telling Capricorn, your fairy tale will come true. But you have to make it come true. Proving to everyone, showing everyone that fairy tales could come true. It may take a year, but it will come true. Mm-hmm. I honestly see that there's a Capricorn that's saying, I will help you for a year, or there's a promise that a Capricorn is going to make that's going to take a year. I don't know what this is. Someone's going to have to do a year. I don't know. That's why I said, I don't want to worry about this over here. I want to worry about this, Aquarius. So there's favor. Okay. Do right, and the favor will continue to flow in you, towards you, over the overflow. Okay, as long as you do right. Okay, Aquarius, moving forward. What are the messages you have for my Aquarius? What are the messages you have for Aquarius? What are the messages you have for Aquarius, please? Let me shuffle one more time. Does that say karma, Aquarius? Character. Undecided. Separation. Oh, I see it. All right. Aquarius, if you're wondering if someone is receiving their karma, yes, because they didn't do right by you. Okay. Moving forward, what are the messages you have for Aquarius? All right. Whoever's saying that they're doing the work, they are not. All right. They're scorned. If you're concerned about someone is not a happy camper. Whoever this is, they act like they're inspired by you. Okay. You build this person's ego. You have ancestors protecting you, Aquarius. So you're good. Continue to do you with the inspiration. You already blocked someone, or your ancestors are going to block whoever this is that is not doing their own inner work. They're too busy watching you, Aquarius. All right, tell me what's going on behind the scenes for my Aquarius, please. What is going on behind the scenes for my Aquarius? Okay. What is going on behind the scenes for Aquarius? Come on. This thing is not shuffling. It is. Sometimes I can get it in, and sometimes it just does what it wants to do, Aquarius. All right. You have insane. Aquarius. I don't think you're insane for taking action. Nope. That's what you're focused on. I don't think you're insane for taking charge. I don't think you're insane for being a leader. I don't think you're insane for walking the talk at all. But behind the scenes, if rumor has it, people are saying that you are not in your right mind, Aquarius. Why are people saying that Aquarius is not in their right mind? Rob's energy is because they don't have access to you, Aquarius. That's why. All right. So, true. So what this is, the fact your love oracle is deception. It's kind of like you have people that don't have access to you. You're trying to recruit other people into believing that you're not in your right mind. Don't worry about it, because your action, Aquarius, will speak for itself. Okay? So that's why the previous spread, you're being told, as long as you're doing right, be prepared for this overflow. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and pull your angel guide message as we conclude your session. I love you. I feel like your session is a little short than everyone else's. For some reason, it feels like, yeah, no, I think Scorpio's was the shortest, 40 minutes. Yeah, Scorpio had the shortest reading, and we're about to hit 40, Aquarius. Yeah, between, maybe you need to go watch a Scorpio's reading. I know that you are being asked to watch Capricorn's reading. So Aquarius, the question I have for you, are you ready for the overflow? If you're ready for the overflow, you can no longer be affected by deception or gossip and all those things, because lead this type of leadership, there's no turning back. Okay? There's no, and the reason why I say it's no turning back is just, Aquarius, I don't want you to start something you can't finish. I want you to be successful. You're always going to hear me tell you this, Aquarius. I want you to be successful at whatever you set your mind to. If you're ready to settle down, I want you to be the best settler when it comes to you settling in and settling down, whether that's with a person or getting comfortable in life. But this call to action, this is leadership. And I want you to be the best leader that you can be. And enjoy being a leader. I don't want you to not enjoy being a leader. That's like me saying, yeah, I want you to be a leader. And I have no umps, no joy, nothing. And I use this, it's like me saying, yeah, Aquarius, come be a tarot reader. And I don't have no good testimonies to tell you or anything. I'll tell you, I started April of 2020. during a time where I cried at least 4 to 5 times a day. It was the year or it was my confirmation that my mind wasn't playing tricks on me, that the people that I loved were, they loved and hate me, but I really couldn't see it. I kept telling myself, no, if I keep practicing agape love, no matter what you do to me, I'll always love you. The worse it became. I became a silent victim because I didn't speak up for myself. I allowed it to happen. And I'm grateful for every experience. In those moments when I tell you, it felt like I was dying inside because I could not understand the why. Why me? What did I do to you? And it's the closest one to you that hurts the most, Aquarius. So when you step into this leadership, I want you to enjoy every moment. I want you to enjoy when you're tired. I want you to enjoy. If you ever feel like you want to give up, Aquarius, I want you to overcome why you feel like giving up and get back to your ABC 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 step, whatever. Okay. Because no one's saying that you have to go on the journey of passion. Okay. No one's saying that. This call to action says nothing about passion. It says take charge and lead by example and walk your talk. Angel guide message for Aquarius, please. You have 2 angel guide messages, Aquarius. Transformation, acts, and receive. If you have a short attention span, you're more than welcome to come back whenever you need to reference this live. It will be available to you, Aquarius. If you are another zodiac sign and you resonate with this session, which is Aquarius, it's the go for you to take charge. It's either you have Aquarius placements, or you're just currently in Aquarius's energy, or you're dealing with an Aquarius. All right. So we're going to start with ask and receive. All right, Aquarius. It says, Aquarius, you may feel that your prayers aren't being heard, but this isn't true. Angels have heard you and are suggesting you take time to assess where in your work or relationships you may be creating barriers to success. When you are open to seeing and doing things differently, you will experience the answers and miracles you need. You are being encouraged to pray for a space of gratitude now. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you align your energy with the miraculous. Heaven is encouraging you to welcome support in all areas of your life. So your prayers have been answered, Aquarius. And then you have transformation. And it says, Aquarius, when this card appears, angels are acknowledging the emotional and physical transformation that have taken place in your life. They can see you more clearly now that you have released the old and fusty thoughts and situations. There is a feeling of renewal now, and you are moving into a space where you are more comfortable than ever with who you are. You have a spark of splendor burning in the depths of your being, and this spark is creating positive and loving experiences for you now. It's time to enjoy the benefits of your commitment to your growth. Aquarius, those were the messages that came out in your session. And it's time for you to now take action. All right. Aquarius, don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again.